My friends from Capricorn, your positive influences for this week is that the winter is going away, okay? This is the card of winter and literally it's going away. It's a good time to be less worried and more open to new beginnings, to studies, especially in the academic and the academic influence is very, very positive. And also somebody that was stubborn from the sign of Gemini or Aquarius is going away from your life. Negative influences, the Fool upside down. My advice is not to go out this week to any trip or any party. Be careful with that. All right. What to avoid? The constellation of Lyra, Seven of Wands, is telling me to avoid more being involved with new people, new groups of people. If they are like a new group of people you're working at, you have to maintain your private life separated from them, because I can see that they can be talking about your private life, and it can influence in a negative way in your progress at work. Your lesson is how to maintain order and organization, because you know how to do it and you know how to command. The lesson here related to the Emperor and the sign of Aries is telling me that you might expect a raise at work, a new position, a better position. So it's a great week for you, Capricorn. My friends from Aquarius, this week you have as a positive influence the element air, related to this Ten of Swords in reverse position. Good news coming to you, and also the worst part of your situation, it's going away. It's going away this week. So positive influences, improvement in every way. As you can see, from the 4 cardinal points are blowing winds for improvement in your life. Negative influences, Aquarius. I see a woman here, a young woman that can be a little bit trouble, create some trouble, and don't let that person interfere with your personal life. She might be not older than 35 years old, okay, between 20 and 35 years old. Don't let that person interfere with your personal life, especially if that person is from the sign of Scorpio or Pisces. So be careful with that and watch out. What to avoid? What do you need to avoid? Mutable air. Mutable air is to avoid gossiping or giving somebody else some information that you might regret, because you can create an enemy. Okay, there is a man around 35 to 45 years old that can be a little bit uncomfortable at work, or a neighbor, or in those areas, either work or neighborhood. You have to avoid a little bit of avoid those confrontations, because that person can be can bring some trouble to your life. The lesson that you're gonna learn this week is related to the Chariot, but a Chariot upside down, that is telling you to slow down, to if you had plans to travel, to suspend those trips, and to rethink about how you're gonna move ahead in career, and also to make a pause and reanalyze your love life. My friends from the sign of Pisces, this week as a positive influence, you have the constellation of Hercules, but it's upside down and it's telling me that you have to have the strength to get rid of that nostalgia, and to maybe if you have family members asking you to take care of other people or kids, you have to put some limits there, okay, because of your good heart they might take advantage of you. So put some limits with some relatives that are asking for too many favors. As a negative influence, you have the constellation of Lupus upside down, which is a Two of Swords, which is precipitated decisions. This is a week for you to analyze a little bit on what you're gonna do, especially in relationship. It's talking about the relationship, about love life. It's like, don't make a decision this week. Just it's a good week to talk. It's a good week to analyze well before making a precipitated decision. What to avoid? Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is telling me that you need to be more relaxed, okay? The constellation of Orion is telling me that health-wise, this might be telling us that you might have problems with your ankles or your feet or your knees. So be careful with that. And if you have money to be put somewhere as an investment, or you want to buy something, you can do it. Don't hold on to it, because you're going to miss the opportunity. So if there's something that you really, really want and you have the money, go and get it, because you're going to miss the opportunity if you wait for it to make that decision later on. The lesson has to do with the Four of Cups upside down and the constellation of the snake, the serpents. The lesson is to get out of your comfort zone and do new stuff with your beloved ones, with your friends, with your partner, with your wife, your husband. Because it's like a routine. You've been under a routine and you've been tired and bored. Now it's time to break that and go to a quiet place. Try to distract yourself. Try to plan a good vacation, even if it's for a few days, because you need it. I mean, there's the same things going on. You need to break that routine. That's the lesson that you need to learn during this week. And with this, I finish my Taroscope. And I hope you like it and have a blessed week.